Hi everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. So it's my turn to share my input about this Ryan Anderson thing with his glamour shot and baby pictures he got from Gypsy. And we're going to break it down a little bit, and I have some things to talk about.
This is the first picture Gypsy sent me of Aurora. This is when, in January 2nd, I looked at it. Of course, I glanced at it and was like, check features and everything. And the baby's adorable, but it's so young. I mean, it's only a week old right there. And then, let's see.
First of all, Ryan, that is a human child. Please don't call her an it. That's a little girl. You can call her she, not it. That is that is a pet peeve of mine. And the thing about a pet peeve is it's my problem. It's not anybody else's problem. But that's a pet peeve. Don't call babies it. It drives me crazy. And plus, I'm extra triggered because I just don't like Ryan. I just don't like him. I don't trust him. I don't trust Ken either. I have issues with them because both of them, they've made their beds. They've caused these problems for themselves because, and make no mistake, Ken has a problem. Ken has got a problem in Gypsy. They reached out to a murderess in prison and began a relationship with her in prison. And, and it turns out she is an evil. See you next Tuesday. I saw a sign today that reminded me of Gypsy Rose. It said, "The lot is full. Please park in rear." I know that's mean, but
this is the first picture Gypsy sent me of Aurora. This is when, in January 2nd.
Because that's what new moms do. Let me send my ex pictures of my baby I had with this man. She's playing you, Ryan. She's playing Ken. She's playing both of you fools, and y'all are loving it. Ryan would get back with Gypsy in a second. I don't care what he says. He would crawl back on top of that the second he gets a chance.
And then, let's see, this was the next picture I got. Was her a little older, sprawled out. But, what's funny is she sent me a glamour shot before.
Sorry, guys, I had to lay... Hi, Alan, come on. I had to lay down. I'm feeling kind of weak right now. Look, it's Alan. It's Alan visiting. He's such a sweet boy. She sent, and this is that's his whiskers y'all see up there. He's trying to rub on the phone. But what kind of person sends a glamour shot to their ex-husband when they just had a whole baby, allegedly with another man? This is so trashy. This is so trashy.
What's funny is she sent me a glamour shot before the picture, which I thought was odd.
Ryan thought that was odd. He thought it was odd, but he's admiring it. He's looking at it. And, like I said, I believe that if he got the opportunity, he would take her back in a heartbeat. That's why she's messaging him, because she knows that too. And, and he sends his little messages to her. They're trying to hold on to each other just in case other things don't work out. It's gross. Because like I said, he would climb right back on top of that thing if given the chance.
So before the picture of the baby, she sent me that just to be like, hey, look at me.
How did you feel when you saw that picture?
I mean, she always looks good to me. Like, she's beautiful. I saw it and I was, oh, damn, she still looks good like she does,
And she knows that too. She knows that he was going to look at her picture and be like, oh, probably rubbed one out. Sorry, that was gross. But I mean, it is what it is. She's playing games with both him and Ken. And she wants men fighting over her. And this is what she's got, these two guys, But see, a real woman, a decent woman, a good woman, isn't going to want two men fighting over her. She's going to want one good man. No, she wants men fighting over her, pining for her, you know. And it's not the pick of the litter. I mean, she's not over here with Kevin Costner and Chris Hemsworth, you know, pining over her. Examples. There was no reason.
But then I saw the baby. She sent me a picture of the baby, and look how it's sprawled out, and it's starting to get more features. And like this picture, I was kind of like, might be, you know, like I thought maybe, you know. Then when we were talking, she sent me that picture. That one made me melt. That's the one where I just was like, this is so unfair. Like, I told her, I was like, I wish I could lay next to that every morning, you know. Because I love Gypsy sleepy like that. She knows that. And then the baby's all curled up. I said, I wish I was there nuzzling next to her. Like I said, Aurora must be an Anderson because she's doing what I would have done.
And she's screwing with him. She's doing the same thing with Ryan that she did with Nicholas. She's doing the same thing with Ken that she did with Nicholas. She's just doing it in a different way. The picture just looks differently, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And she got pregnant on purpose to have a child as a weapon. That's what Aurora is to her, a weapon, a tool, a thing to use. Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, she sent me a glamour shot that night of her all dressed up. I had to go out. So, but I got others where it's like, no, you know, I care about you. I get those out of the blue. When, you know, but I send her stuff out of the blue too.
And that's exactly what she wants. She wants him to send her stuff too, so she knows he's buying it. And he is buying it. He may say in his lives and stuff that, you know, he's not buying it and he'd never go back to Gypsy and all this stuff, but he is full of shit because he would take her back in a heartbeat, and because he's an incredibly desperate man, just like Ken is an incredibly desperate man, because desperate people reach out to prison inmates and try to form relationships with them. You're not going to convince me otherwise. And yeah, this whole thing is a show. It's just such a show. And Gypsy is a terrible human being. Sending them pictures and stuff. I wonder how close she is to sending nudes. Some toothbrush nudes. But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to run through this. There's another clip I wanted to talk about that I saw on Straight Outta Context video, but Straight Outta Context video, but we'll do that in another video. I'll talk to everyone later. Bye. I'm going to take a nap. I feel cruddy. First, I better get some hydration. Bye, y'all. Hey, Ellen. Django. Hi, Django. You've been real quiet today, my little friend. You've been real quiet today. Yes. Hi, love. Hi, love. Hi, Brian. Hey, Brian, what's going on? They like the new bedding. They like the new bedding, don't you?